Sorry, we're part of the 21st century, so we have a laptop, not a piece of paper. This feels so surreal. It's gonna take me some time to muster up the courage to finish this speech because truth is, I don't want this evening to end. Actually, scratch that. I don't want high school to end. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I don't want my time at JPIS to end. Even though it's been a long 4 years, our ending feels a little abrupt, doesn't it? Almost 2 years disappeared without a trace. Feels like someone pressed fast forward and skipped directly to the rolling credits. But I assure you, to the best of my ability, picture abhi baki hai mere dost, because as we all find our way to different parts of the world, starting new chapters in our lives, our sequels are still being written. While we have a long way to go, I'd like to appreciate how far we've come. Almost exactly 4 years ago, to the date, I vividly remember seeing my seniors, now alumni, Isha and Kush, standing in the reception with Ayush and Akriti ma'am, celebrating their admissions into Penn, MNT, Princeton, and so many more universities. And what only felt like a far-fetched dream then, 4 short years later, has become our reality. Time really flies when you're having fun and working hard. 11th graders, this one's for you. From never knowing where Niharika ma'am was on an MUN trip to never losing an IBSO with Rajendra sir. From solving countless past papers with Rimpi ma'am to solving the mystery of Alu ka chota bhai, sorry, I mean Arbi, with Aisha ma'am. From effortlessly pressing end call the second Rajiv sir asks you a question to effortlessly becoming the best batch this school has ever seen. Class of 2022, here's to you. Here's to the go-getters, the fixer-uppers, the never-stoppers, the soul-searchers, the manifestors, the troublemakers, the trend-setters, the change-makers, the JPIites who gave it their all. Most of us entered this school as little 4-year-olds, some of us a little older, and the rest of us a lot older. Regardless, in the end, we're all leaving as one and the same, eternal and essential parts of this ever-growing JPIS family. And I think JPIS is the only school where when someone says family, it genuinely means family. Jayshree ma'am, our godmother, when it comes to thanking you, ma'am, I don't even know where to begin. You're the reason any of this is possible. You're the reason I found a forever home in Jaipur and here at JPIS, one that I promise I will keep coming back to. Ayush and Akriti ma'am, or am I allowed to say AP squared? No, I'm kidding. The perfect way to describe them would be the cool aunt and uncle of this JPIS family. You know, the ones that give you the best advice, no matter the situation, get you back on track when you lose your bearings, roast you when you do something hilariously stupid, but ultimately are the reason each one of us is able to surpass expectations and reach heights unheard of. We love you too more than words can ever describe, Ayush and Akriti ma'am. To all my other family members, all my teachers and educators, Manisha ma'am, Alka ma'am, Anvita ma'am, Aisha ma'am, Rimpi ma'am, Shauman sir, Jessie ma'am, Rajiv sir, Jitendra sir, Ajita ma'am, and so many more, thank you for constantly badgering me until I submitted my best work. Thank you for never saying no, even when I asked the most inane questions. Thank you for believing in me more than I believed in myself. But most of all, thank you for never giving up on me. Love sir, Anupama ma'am, Anju ma'am, Ragini ma'am, and all my hostel parents and wardens, thank you for quite literally becoming my second family and making the hostel my home away from home. The boarding house has given me some of my fondest memories and some of my best friends. And for that and so much more, I'm eternally indebted and grateful to all of you from the bottom of my heart. Speaking about family, this is a good segue. Both my parents are here, finally. If any of you know my parents, you'll know that they're a little crazy. They're not very normal. And I mean that in the best way possible. Because no normal person would write UPenn or YouTube in big bold letters on the wall to remind you of what's truly important. No normal person would still annoy you about the fact that he made it to IIT and you only made it to MNT. But most importantly, no normal person would send their child 3,000 kilometers away from them and put their full trust in her and the school to make the right decisions, no questions asked. Mama, Papa, thank you for being a little crazy so I could accomplish things considerably crazier. I would not be the person I am today if it wasn't for the unparalleled inspiration you provide, your witty senses of humor, and your unconditional love and support. And of course, I can't forget my sister, who is conveniently somewhere off in Turkey for spring break, for initially always being one room away to now being one call away. But in that transition, not much has really changed. You're still the best but most quickly annoyed teacher I've ever had, the best person to scream sing Hamilton or Taylor Swift songs with, and the best friend anyone could ask for. I don't know what I would do without you, Sarah. I would definitely not be standing on this stage without you. Last but not least, this speech would be incomplete without me thanking my second mother, Deepa Auntie. I think my Nani put it best. I won't be able to repay you for all that you've done for me in one lifetime, Deepa Auntie. I love you so much. One of my favorite quotes by Barney Stinson is, "Whatever you do in this life, it's not legendary unless your friends are there to see it." Whether it was getting yelled at for throwing a pajama party at school, begging Gaurav Bhaiya and Rajpal Bhaiya for coffee every morning, or running around the quad fighting for Biscoff cheesecake. All of my memories over the past 4 years have only been legendary because of you, class of 2022. You will always have a special place in my heart. Now, even though I'm still at the tender age of 17 and probably in no position to give you all advice, with my limited but growing experience, I will leave you with 3 things. Number 1, fail faster to succeed sooner. David Kelly, the founder of IDEO, ran his company with this core axiom: the idea of fluidity, being uncertain, altering your course, failing. It's convention to think specialization in one area will garner success, but legends like Leonardo da Vinci, Steve Jobs, and more are testament to the opposite, because only by constantly failing can you succeed sooner. So try your best to be brave and not perfect. Number 2, someone once said, you are your best 5 friends. Surround yourself with people who you think you'd invite into your brain trust. That's what Steve Jobs and a select few of his colleagues at Pixar call themselves as they aim to push towards excellence and root out mediocrity. The brain trust is not foolproof, but when you get it right, the results are phenomenal. Number 3, and this one's for all the juniors, trust the process. It's a cliche, but it's very much true. Take it from a soon-to-be reminiscent high school graduate. No matter the end result, the short 4 years you spend in high school are going to make for some of the best memories of your life. Don't take them for granted and enjoy the process. Follow these 3 philosophies along with whatever advice your parents give you, of course, and you will achieve whatever it is you set your mind to. Because, and I think Ayush Saakatyam, you'll recognize this next line, because only by making it through JPI struggles and JPI successes and embodying the power of Jayshree has this JPI student been unstoppable. Here's me, finally, I don't want this speech to end. Tina Bhatia, your ex-head girl, signing off for one last time. Class of 2022, we did it.